self-belief is super duper important. And I really want you to take a really deep breath now and say, I am good enough. I am capable enough. And I am going to do this business thing, whatever it is. And I am going to achieve success in that. It just might take me until the end of today to achieve whatever that target is. Or I'm going to chunk down my target so that I can do it bit by bit. Mentoring with Geraldine is a bite-sized practitioner podcast for naturopaths, nutritionists, herbalists, coaches, and practitioners. This podcast responds directly to the needs of you, the practicing natural therapist. We have interviews during the holiday season and business and mindset support each week, so you'll get the variety you need to enjoy and stay motivated in your practice. Don't forget to subscribe to receive the weekly episodes. And if you want to connect with me, always check the show notes because that's where you'll find the links to book appointments and, of course, to join the Academy, the membership group where there's constant connection and community with like-minded practitioners. Now, let's get started. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Mentoring with Geraldine and the Bite Size Podcast. How the devil are you? So here we are in August with our very special August event where we're going to work a bit on that mindset of yours because building a business is not easy. And what we need is an unshakable belief in ourselves, unshakable belief in who you are and what you are bringing to the world. So in the previous ones, I did talk about our inner critic, that one that's telling us, it's saving us. It's stopping us from doing anything difficult. It's saving us from harm. But it is our inner critic, and we need to talk back to our inner critic and take control. So the reason that we've got this podcast today is if you listened to the last podcast a couple of days ago, I told you have to get scared. I told you that you have to get out there, that you have to get out of your comfort zone. So today I'm here to go, it's okay. I hope you did something. And what was it that you did? And did your inner critic have words with you about it? Did you stop yourself from doing it because your inner critic said to you, good enough, you're not capable enough, this is too hard, this is too difficult, and all sorts of untrue other things? So today's episode is for me to reassure you and that self-belief, which you may or may not have, is absolutely critical to your success. Did you stop yourself from stepping outside of your comfort zone? So if you're a student and you're listening, then you might be thinking to yourself, well, there's nothing I can do, nothing at the moment. Well, there is. That's what social media is all about while you're a student. It's showing people what you're doing. It's showing people how you're capable and that you're learning. It might just be a photo of your desk and that you're studying. I don't know what it is. But we all need to step outside of our comfort zone, and we all need to acknowledge our inner critic and tell our inner critic to back down and back off, because our self-belief is absolutely critical to our success as a practitioner. So we've got to be brave to take the steps to get out there. So what steps are you going to take, and what steps do you need to take? And what is holding you back? I'm here today giving you that extra pep talk. All right. We've got these additional podcasts. We've got the month of August to really sort out that mindset for you to sit down now that you've thought about it, because you thought about it in the last podcast, didn't you? You thought about what are the things? How can I get out there? What can I do? And since then, barriers have come up. And that's why I'm here today now going, let's develop that unshakable belief in you and who you are and your capacity and what you can do. What has stopped you between the last podcast and today? You're listening to me again. So what has stopped you between then and now? What inner critic told you to stop? Because I want you to see and acknowledge that inner critic. I want you to find that inner critic and figure out why you stopped doing what you were thinking about doing a couple of days ago when you listened to me, and how you can enact it now, how you can go, right, 2 days ago when I was walking and listening to Geraldine, She said to go and do something and put myself out of my comfort zone. And I looked at LinkedIn and thought about putting my stuff on LinkedIn, and I didn't. Right, well, today you're going to go and do it. When I was listening to her, I thought I would do Google My Business, and I haven't done it. Go and do that now. Here I am to challenge that inner critic today that popped up a couple of days ago after the last podcast. So what we really need is for you to be going, yeah, I acknowledge you, critic. I hear you. I see you. I feel you. But you are not in control of me. I am in control of me. I am brave enough. I am good enough. I am strong enough. I am successful enough. And I am capable enough of doing these things. And things I am not capable enough of doing, I can ask someone else for help. I don't have to do all this alone for something I cannot do, something I'm struggling with. I can't use this bit of technology. Well, is it the right bit of technology? Should you be using a different bit? Do you have too many bits of technology? Is there something easier that you could use to mean that that isn't the stumbling block that you currently have? That isn't the thing that's stopping you from achieving what you want to achieve. So last time was, what is it you're going to do? This time it is, why haven't you done it? Telling you off. No, I'm not. Self-belief is super duper important. And I really want you to take a really deep breath now and say, I am good enough. I am capable enough. And I am going to do this business thing, whatever it is. And I am going to achieve success in that. It just might take me until the end of today to achieve whatever that target is. Or I'm going to chunk down my target so that I can do it bit by bit. I went to LinkedIn to create my LinkedIn profile, then realized that I should have gone to Canva and created a header first. So I didn't do it. So let's get to Canva now. Let's go and do what needs to be done. Let's create it and let's put it out there. Because if you're not a social media person, all you need is a LinkedIn profile, because your clients will investigate you. They will look you up and they will want to find you somewhere. And LinkedIn isn't like picture social media. It's not TikTok. It's not Facebook. It's not one of those sorts of places. People do chat in there, but it's more about offering resources. So you do need a LinkedIn profile if you haven't got one. That's a little aside and had nothing really to do with today, but it has come up. So if you haven't got one, off you go. We need to be prepared to work on our mindset consistently. Okay. We need to ask ourselves consistently, what can I do today that has taken me from my comfort zone? What can I do today? Or what did I try to do today and I didn't do because something held me back? What was it that held me back? Why did it hold me back? And how can I stop it holding me back in future? How can I recognize it and stop it from holding me back? So just a short one today. I'll look forward to seeing you again. Remember, 2 each week for the month of August, and I'll see you next time. Try. Thanks so much for joining me today. Don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast for the weekly episodes. If you'd like even more support and learning, then the Academy is for you. Here you'll find part 2 of the herbal discussions, more clinical learning, and case studies to support your clients in practice. Bye for now.